The reason that SAL is so important to me is I've seen the impact that these types of programs provide for the youth in our county. And although we live in a very affluent county, we can't forget that there are thousands of kids living at the poverty level. We have many parents where they both have to work and the kids are left alone. What SAL does is it provides a variety of activities that I think keep kids safe, keep our community safe, and builds that relationship between law enforcement and the kids in our community.
First of all, we wanted to build community relations with the community, and we wanted our officers to take more responsibility for working with the community. And I knew that if the officers started spending time with the kids who were 4th, 5th, 6th grade, that relationship would transfer over to the middle school and to eventually high school. That instead of when you run into a teenager who may be tipping towards a gang, if you have coached him playing soccer or street hockey or an art class or something, it's a lot easier to be able to talk to that kid.
SAL is either reshaping or saving lives of young people, and it's also, with its programs, getting out there and keeping kids busy after school.
I've been involved with SAL since I was 6, 7 years old. I joined the SAL Folklorico, SAL Soccer, SAL Basketball, and SAL Volleyball. And then one day I was in my mentor group with the rest of my mentees, and then one of my mentees comes up to me and he's like, "Do you want to join the SAL Teen Leadership Council program?" And I was like, "What is that?" And then he told me it was a group where we got to get back to the North Fair Oaks community, do events, take out the community so the sheriffs and the kids in the neighborhoods can come out together and bond as one whole community.
I am a leader in the SAL Empowering Young Women's program. Before I was in the program, I was going through a difficult situation at home, and I started to starve myself. I started to think of suicide and cutting myself because I always kept everything that happened to me to myself. I have 60 beautiful sisters that I've always looked up to, and I know they look up to me, and we've always been there for each other. And now we are all looking forward to college, and we are all looking forward to having a better life and being the best person we can be. That's because of Deputy Sean Chase and SAL's Empowering Young Women's program.
I've been working with the SAL program for approximately 3 years now, and I've seen how it changes people's lives. I started off as not a SAL kid, but a PAL kid growing up, and I saw the difference that it made in my friends and with me to keep me busy, and it really kept me out of trouble, because there was a time when I was going down the wrong path, and all these different programs helped me come back. And working with the kids and seeing the same type of issues that I was growing up with, all these other young people were growing up with also. And I wanted to see if we could do something to change their path, to change their lives, and make it better for them. And through the SAL program, with the support of the board and everyone else, the general supporting and money that people donate, be able to reach out and help the kids and really show them a different way that they can live their lives.
I've been involved with SAL for about 17 years now. I started off as a little kid here at Fair Oaks Elementary. I joined the Sheriff's Activities League SAL's after-school soccer program. I grew up in this neighborhood. There's a lot of temptations, and soccer always kept me away from that, because I knew if I did those things, I wouldn't be as good of a soccer player as I could have been. And I was able to graduate Notre Dame de Namur with a degree in sociology and communications. And now I'm here largely thanks to the SAL programs and to the coaches and people that helped me throughout.
We know from research that mentorships, people who care about kids at risk, are really what make a big difference. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to hone, our skills too as reading teachers. And kids are having fun and caring about reading and know they're cared about.
I'm reading with more expression. I'm reading more.
My future plans, since I'm a senior now, I've been accepted to my dream college, which is UC Davis. So hopefully I'll be attending that. And then for the future, since I battled an eating disorder, I want to be an eating disorder therapist in the future.
SAL's doing a great job right now of reaching as many kids as they can, kids that really need the programs that they're developing.
There's nothing more important than the relationship that a law enforcement agency has than with the community that we serve. We have SAL, which provides a segment of our community that I care about the most, and that's the youth of our community, the future of our community.